Okay, my next video for the day is going to be probably my favorite video. Realtor Mom Hacks Volume 1. Okay, so as a mom, we all know that momhood kind of is busy, right? Being a mom is incredibly wearing and tearing on you. And as a real estate agent in general, running a real estate business and being a mom is ×2 busy, hectic, and just in need of help. We all need some help. So today I've crafted up 4 hacks that you can install into your life to help make your life both as a mom and as a real estate a little bit easier. Hack number 1, and I know that this is probably something you've heard before, but time. How do we get more time? We are one person, we have 24 hours in a day. Time is precious. Precious with our littles, precious with our teens, precious with sports and events that we have to go to, driving our kids to school, dropping them off at practice, making dinner, putting them to bed, and redoing it all over again the next day. So time. What I mean by time is doing things in your life, in your career, that can help you create more time to do the things that you want to do. And this comes down to time management. Now, I know as a mom and as an agent, time management sometimes feels like it's hard to follow. As an agent, you have people calling you wanting to see houses tonight, tomorrow morning. That makes you shift around your whole schedule. And as a mom, kids get sick, things happen, you're running late, everyone woke up late, whatever it may be. There are things in both sides of your career and your home life that affect your ability to have good time management. But there is an important way to hack that. And so when your kids are sleeping at night, that's a good time in the evening to get a couple hours of work done. But specifically, and this can be if you're a single parent or if you're co-parenting, the most important thing is you have to have some sort of help. So maybe your kids go to daycare or maybe your kids are in school, but you need to have a few hours to be successful in this business and do the things you need to do every day. Even if it's only 10 hours a week, you need to have 5 or 10 hours a week just to maintain and run your business and do a few of the necessity things that you have to do. Now, if you have small children, if you have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, if you have a 1-year-old, if you have a baby, and you are a single parent, your child does not go to daycare, and you have no other source of income, no other job, and real estate is the only thing left for you to do. That means that you have very precious, small amounts of time throughout the day and the evening that you can do things for your career and help you move forward. And effectively managing that time. By what I mean by that, blocking out your calendar for small amounts of time where you can get things done. So if you're gonna do a lead generating activity from 2:30 to 3 because you know that your child takes a nap from 2:30 to 3 every day and you're gonna have a solid half an hour to get some work done, don't go do those dishes, get some work done. But if you don't know what you're gonna do for that lead generating activity that you scheduled from 2:30 to 3, come 2:30, meaning you scheduled it but you don't know how or what you're gonna do for that half an hour, you are gonna spend the first 25 of those 30 minutes figuring out what you're gonna do, and then you're only gonna have 5 minutes to actually do it. You need to plan in advance, block out your calendar with specific blocks of time of what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, what resources you're going to do, what order you want it to be in. You're going to plan that all out, block it in your schedule, and have it ready to go. Now, in addition to that, let's just say something comes up and you could not get that activity done from 2:30 to 3 because your child didn't nap. Maybe your child has an ear infection, whatever it may be. Something's going on and you could not complete that activity that you set aside for that time. You're just going to pick up that little block of time and move it and put it somewhere else where you know you can get it completed. So I always say commit to the amount of time first. Figure out what you're going to do with that amount of time, exactly how you're going to do it. Put it in your calendar. And if you need to shift it around, but at least it's in your calendar and you know what you're gonna do for that amount of time. Mom hack number 1, set aside your time in your calendar. Be flexible with it, but know what you're gonna do and when you're gonna do it. All right, my next mom hack, open houses. Ladies, open houses is where it's at. You might have an excellent sphere. Your sphere of influence might have supported your business for the last year, but you found that in this shifting market, it's slowing down. Open houses, open houses, open houses, open houses. Get a babysitter if you need to, have the husband watch the kids, whatever. Do open houses. There is no better way for free, for cheap, if you buy waters cheap, less time consuming, better way to put yourself in front of a group of people who are looking to buy a home, potentially sell a home, or both. There's no better way than doing an open house. There are so many agents I know that have built incredible careers by holding an open house. I have done trainings on open houses. There's lots of agents out there that do open houses. If you have not been successful with open houses, it's something you are doing wrong. It's not the open house. Figure out a way to hold open houses at least once a week, if not twice a week, when you're in business building mode, because it will bring you business. You will close business from it, and it does not take a lot of time, and it's quick. So do some open houses. All right, the last two things kind of go hand in hand, but I'm just gonna separate them for the sake of this video. But the next mom hack, get a TC. And if you don't know what a TC is, that means transaction coordinator. Doing the paperwork connected with your real estate deals, even if you've never done a deal before, the paperwork can take you 10 to 12 hours to do. You have to upload it, you have to check it, you have to send it around, and there's a lot of following up that a TC does that it relieves it off your plate and you know it's getting done. They send your clients emails, they send out timeline of events, they contact the title company, they contact the lender. They are in contact with people. They are filing your paperwork. They are doing all of the things to take that off your plate to give you more time to grow your business. Even if you've never sold a house before, get a TC and save yourself that time. Leverage out that portion of your business, because let's be for real, if you are on limited time and you're a mom and you got things going on in your life, you don't have 4 hours every night for 3 nights in a row to do all the paperwork that you need to do and keep up with it throughout the entire transaction. Hire a transaction coordinator for $250 or $300 at closing of your deal. It's totally worth it, I promise. Get a TC. All right, and the last mom hack that I have for you today is get a showing assistant. Yes, I know if you're only closing 2 or 3 deals a year, it's not a lot, and you feel like it's really expensive to hire out a TC or get a showing assistant. But I'm telling you, if you don't have the time to show the homes, or you want to be home with your kids in the evenings, or even during the day if you're a stay-at-home single parent, get a showing assistant and offer to pay 25% of the commission to them. Team up with somebody, partner with somebody that's looking to bounce off of you. You can bounce off of them. You know, maybe that other person has a part-time job and they just are looking for some extra income. Get a showing assistant. Have your buyer consult or your buyer strategy session together with the buyer up front first, and then separate. You write the contracts from home, you do the negotiating from home, you have a TC running all of your paperwork, and your showing assistant is doing all of the dirty work and driving around and opening the doors. Not saying that showing homes is a dirty work, but if you've got a busy life and you've got kids, maybe you can't do showings right now, but we all know that's an essential and crucial part to selling real estate. Get yourself a showing assistant, pay them per house, maybe $20 to open a door, or give them a certain portion of the commission. I mean, those things are going to be incredibly important for you moving forward. Time, hack your time. Be consistent with it. Schedule it out. Do open houses. Get a TC and get a showing assistant. Mom Hacks Volume